It's recording. Is it recording? Yes. Okay, awesome. Hey everyone, I'm Lane, and welcome to my YouTube channel.
Hi, hello, I'm Lane. Welcome back to my channel. so, um, today's the day, everyone. Today is the day I am 1 year on testosterone. That's right, your boy made it. He's finally reached that 1 year. Oh, it was so good. I can't. I'm still like processing it. Still to this day, my brain is like, it's a year, man. So, um, yeah, I am now officially 1 year on testosterone, and what a year it's been! It's been a good year. It's been one of the best years I've had in decades. Oh boy, I got to see my dad again for the first time in about a decade, probably longer, since I last saw my dad. So I got to see him again. I got to see my sister, my niece, my nephews, my brother-in-law again for the first time in a decade. And I got to meet my brother again for the first time in a couple of years. And I have so much to be thankful for this year. So much. Like, this year has been astronomical with all the good things that have happened. Um, so yeah, 1 year on tea. What's the changes? First and foremost, I will be inserting a clip of me being like when I first got my testosterone, like 1 day on D, and then going to the 1 year on T. Now, the obvious difference you're going to notice, and I now and again notice, only if I watch my old videos back do I notice this, but voice has definitely dropped. It's definitely on the lower register than it used to be. I sound very croaky now and again, which really weirds me out. I'm like, especially in the morning. If you like wake up in the morning and I haven't spoken for a while, like I haven't spoken since I like wake up, my voice is really like croaky. It's like yo, and it's like weird. So yeah, um, hair. There is copious amounts of hair. Like the hair is evacuating from my head, which is a mess right now. And yeah, it's a mess. It's a mess. I shaved it. I let it grow. I'm probably gonna let it grow a bit longer, and then I'm probably gonna shave it all off again because, well, if we end up in the lockdown, there's no point me keeping my hair's just gonna get longer and longer, and it's just gonna drive me mad. And yes, I have dyed it. It's meant to be an aqua color, and aqua is kind of is blue type color, so it's blue, but it does fade quite quick. So before long, this will fade to a nice little weird bluey grey color. I'm sure I can rock that. So yeah, the hair. Someone told me once that when you start tea, your hair evacuates from your head and travels to the rest of your body. That is very true. Like when I first shaved my head, I used to have like a small little, like it was like this, like it was a very small widow's peak. Now, because it's been, can't see because it's dyed, but my widow's peak is like this now, and it goes down like that. So my hair is starting to recede. But I'm fine with that because, to be honest with you, it's only hair, and at the end of the day, I can rock a bold look just as well as I can rock a long head look. Don't matter to me whether I lose it or not. I don't. It really doesn't matter to me. I'm not that vain type of person. But hair is everywhere else. Things they don't tell you about the hair. Like I never knew that you'd get a hairy stomach on tea. You do. Yeah, and then it creeps up the rest of your chest, and then it's just like whoa. Yikes. What else has changed? Bottom growth. There is bottom growth noticeable, which is kind of annoying because some of my boxers I can't wear them because it doesn't feel like it. You can feel the bottom growth slightly, and it's just like irritates you. And it's like discomfort. So great. Because that idea. Um, what else has really happened? Oh, I mentioned about in August, I think it was. I think it was in August, August update, that I had been referred for top surgery. I had been told by my GIC that if I hadn't heard from the hospital by Christmas, give them a ring just to make sure that they got the referral. So I was like, okay, I'll do that. Sorry if this moves. I'm filming on my bed and I haven't got my proper setup because I am just tired all the time. Ugh. I'm just feeling tired. Sorry about that. Sorry if it rocks a bit. I'm trying not to, but can't promise. But yeah. So I phoned up the hospital and they're like, "Oh, you come through to the wrong department. You got to go through this department." And then phoned the other. They went transfer me to the other department. "Oh, you wrong department. You got to go to this department from the NHS." And I'm like, I'm going around the hills right now. Where the heck am I going? And then I finally got through to the right department, and they went, "Oh, the person who sorts all this out is." Sorry about that. My battery was dying. So yes, so that happened, and this was Wednesday a couple of weeks ago. This was on Wednesday I want to say Wednesday the 4th, I think it was. Wednesday the 4th. It was round about there, but it was on a Wednesday. And then I got a phone call from them on that Friday when they weren't meant to be in work, and I was like, suspicious. And it was the hospital saying, "Oh, we don't have record of your referral," and I was like, what do you mean you don't have record of my referral? And I went, "No, our systems say we never got it." Despite the fact that I had a letter from the GNDRSS, I think that's the acronym. I'm probably got that wrong, but it's the referral people. And so I was like, "I've got a letter saying what?" And then the woman on the phone just goes, "Oh, don't call us, we'll call you with an appointment." And then she hung up on me, and I was like, nice nice manner there. So obviously, I phoned up the referral people, and I was like, the hospital said they don't have record, and she was like, "That's very weird," because I have in front of me the email that says it was sent that has your referral on it, and they did get it because it says it's sent on our systems. So what happened? And then she goes, "What we'll do is we'll resend it with a notice, with a note saying, look at this referral. Look at it, get it." And so, of course, before I'd phoned up the people, the referral people, I'd actually emailed them because I was like, it was on a Saturday, and I thought I wasn't going to hear anything anyway because they weren't open. So I just emailed them before I phoned up, and then they responded to my email saying, "Right, yeah, we're going to look into this, and we are going to contact the hospital and make sure that they got your referral." And then I had an email about, what day does it say? It's Saturday today. So I had an email about Tuesday, I think it was. Tuesday this week. And they said, "Yeah, hospital's confirmed they've got your referral. Now we just gotta wait for them to phone you." And I was like, so finally, after 4 months of waiting for something that they didn't have, I am now officially on the waiting list. So I'm hoping to hear from them soon, so that we can start the ball rolling and get set the date set and get everything sorted, and I don't have to stress out too much. So yeah, that was kind of fun. That was really a lot of fun. So, what else change-wise has happened to me? I'm very quick to get angry now. I'm quick to anger now. Like before, it would take a lot, and I mean a lot, to get me angry. I get annoyed and pissed off quite a lot, but I wouldn't get like, "I'm going to freaking lose it," like anger. Now it's easier for that to happen, and it's harder for me to cry. Like I can watch like a really sad movie and people are like bawling their eyes out, and I'm like, he's only dead. It's not real. What are you crying for? And this is like, and for unknown reasons, I will cry at things that aren't upsetting. So I think the hormone change has definitely like scarpered. Then again, when you start testosterone you do go through the menopause and the male puberty at the same time. So your hormones are like, woo! And your body's like, I don't know what's going on. And your brain is like changing, going, yeah. So I don't know whether me crying at random things is menopause or if it's just me being me, basically. So that's a lot of fun. So thing is, I get cold. Like I'm a cold person naturally anyway. Like I can feel the cold on the hottest day. And now if it's like a warm day out, I'm like, oh man, it's melting. But if it's like really cold, I'll be like slightly warm. I'll be like, okay, I'm not boiling hot, but I'm not like. So my body temperature is increasing. So I'm getting warm a lot more. I've got warm hands right now, actually. Oh, warm hands. Oh, that's such a nice feeling. Oh, cold ears though. Sorry, I'm blank. So yeah, 1 year on tea. Mine is like, I don't really know how to process this because I'm going to be honest with you. I have wanted to like start testosterone since I was about, I think it was 18, 19. Like I came out as trans at the age of 17. I knew that I wasn't biologically, I knew that I was a female, but I didn't identify with being female at the very, very young age. I mean, I was like 4 years old, 4, 5 or something, when I was like starting to think twice, and I was like, this doesn't feel right. I can still remember to this day looking in the mirror and going, these don't add up, and I don't know why. And then at the age of 7, having a accident in school and having to wear boys' clothing, and my brain just went light bulb moment, hallelujah. And then from that day, I just knew that I was not comfortable as a female. I mean, I would dress like a female. Don't get me wrong. Um, I was very tomboyish when I was, after the age of 10, I started to wear more androgynous boys type clothing. I was definitely not as feminine as I could have been. And then when I came out as trans and my mother was completely against it, I decided I'd try being feminine. I thought, right, all right, I am going to see if I can do this feminine thing. And it's just, my brain chemistry just slightly off, and maybe it'll just click back into place, and I'll be like, yay, I am actually female, woohoo. Um, didn't work. Didn't work. I used to have photo pictures of me in glam, like hair nicely done, nice makeup, dresses, high heels, tights, very feminine, and I I felt like I was in drag doing that. I felt so uncomfortable in the dresses that I would literally, as soon as I got home, if I was having to wear one, I would instantly be in trousers again. I'd be like, nope, 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 can't do dresses, can't do dresses. And so I was like, I can't do dresses. And then the high heels didn't last long either. Like, I mean, I can barely walk in flats. If you put me in trainers, there's a chance I'll trip on my own 2 feet. So, just chaotic. So yeah, I knew from a young age, and then at the age of 24, 25, I tried again to transition, and that didn't. That time went down worse than the lead balloon. Oof, sheesh. So yeah, it's taken me since the age of 17 when I came out as trans until the age of 30. Because I was 30, it was last year. It was July last year that I phoned. July or June? Actually, I think it was June last year, actually, that I requested to be put on the waiting list for the GAC. And then some miraculous, I don't understand how, thank the goddess, thank her and all her wisdom, she made it happen. By the September, oh no, by the November, I had my first appointment with the GIC, and then on the 18th of December 2020, when everyone was panicking because it's Christmas and we're still in lockdown, I started my tea. I started the journey to be the real me, and I would not change any part of my journey, any part of my past. I wouldn't change anything in it, because if I change one thing, the future is not going to be the same. And to be honest, my future is looking good. I'm going places. I'm a psychology student, and I have finally figured out what I want to do with my psychology. I want to, if I'm hoping and I'm going to manifest this so that it does happen, I want to go into neuropsychology as well as biological psychology. Now, neuropsychology looks at how the brain works and whether it's the brain, the pathways in the brain is what makes our behavior the way that we are. Is it true with the brain, nature versus nurture, basically, which is literally biological and neurological? So, is it the brain, or is it the genetics, which is the biological part? So, I want to do that because ideally, I want to look into transgender as well as Russell Silva syndrome, because I have a rare genetic disorder, Russell Silva syndrome, which I was diagnosed at the age of 6 with. It's a rare form of dwarfism. I don't know how many people are like me. I don't know how many people are diagnosed with it every single year, but it's not that well known. Like, even to this day, if I speak to a doctor who hasn't gone through the notes of my notes, he has no idea. He or she have no idea at all what Russell Silva syndrome is. So I have to explain to them what it is in order for them to like figure out what's wrong with me. I'm no doctor. I want to be a doctor of psychology, but that is a dream at the moment, because until I go to university to even try and do my, I think it's masters, it's bachelor and masters, I think. In fact, I can't even, unless I do my bachelor's, it's not going to happen anyway. So I'm just starting at the bottom, which is college psychology, A-level psychology, and then go into the university psychology, and then see where I go from there. My backup plan with psychology is to become a counsellor. So if for some reason I don't get the university, or I can't do university for whatever reason, I have a full plan, which is counselling. And the counselling I would ideally like to do is to give to the LGBTQIA plus people. I want to be very inclusive, because I know a few people of the LGBT alliance who have gone through hell in order to be themselves. Like, they come out as gay and they lose everything. They come out as lesbian, they lose everything. They come out as bisexual, and people don't believe them. They think, oh no, you're just being picky about whether you date this one or this one. Hey, I mean, I got it. I understand their struggles, because I know friends like that. I know friends like that. So that's my ideal goal. That's my manifestation. I will go to uni. I will get a career with psychology. I will do it. I will do it. And I will show to those people in my life, in my past, who said that I would never amount to anything. I will show you the real me. And I will show you you're wrong. You can beat me down as much as you want, but I don't give up. That's one thing about me that I pride myself with over the years. I never lost my spirit. My body was broken, my mind was broken, everything was broken. But my spirit, my belief in myself, that never wavered. Never wavered. Ever. You can do it. Everyone can accomplish whatever they want to accomplish. All you gotta do is put your mind to it. So yeah, 1 year on tea. This is crazy. And next year, The world's my oyster, but unlike the carpenter and the walrus, I won't be eating it all. Because if you get that reference, great. If you don't, that's okay. It's okay. It's a very niche one. It's very niche. So yeah. Stay safe, everyone. I pray that COVID starts to disappear soon. But hey, if you're in lockdown, I hope that your lockdown ends soon. Everyone have a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Holidays, whatever you celebrate, celebrate. If you're on your own, open a glass of wine or whatever you drink. If you don't drink, have a cup of tea. Just drink. Be merry. And I'll see you all in the new year. Peace. Bye bye.